Hey yo, hit that cash app. Want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Henny Report. Boosie finally did what he should have did when he was on the show with Mike Tyson. Now they saying allegedly Boosie put both of them hands on Mike Tyson for talking crazy in front of the world. And y'all thinking that Mike Tyson ain't crazy until I give y'all the rest of this news. And just in case you wondering why Boosie allegedly snapped on Tyson, it's because Tyson called him out for wearing all that pink and then got the nerve to be saying stuff about schmomos and all that. Look at this right here, y'all. Mike Tyson confronts Boosie Badazz about comments on Dwayne Wade's tranny Danny's son. Asks him, is he a homosexual? Now, if his name Boosie Badazz, that sound like Boosie to me. And then he got the badass at the end of it too? Look, man, they say he a bad man pajama when lights go off. He already black. But that's Negro here nor there. We're about to get into this news, but before we do that, I'm gonna need y'all to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Also hit that notification button. Don't forget to show me some love because all I ever do is show y'all some love. You understand me? Also, we got them Scorpio t-shirts. Y'all need to get your hands on one of these right now. Boosie, we got a pink one for you. Mike Tyson, we got a couple of things for you too. Now, this is all alleged news I'm about to be sharing with y'all. So, you know, this is just what they talking about in the streets. Look at this, y'all. Mike Tyson has pressed Boosie Badazz about the comments he made regarding Dwayne Wade's tranny Danny daughter, Zaya Wade, back in February. During the rapper's appearance on the former boxers podcast Hotboxin with Mike Tyson, Mike Tyson questioned Boosie's homosexuality while trying to get to the root of why he shared unsolicited thoughts about Zaya coming out as a transgendered man, yeah. So this was bothering Mike Tyson because he like, yeah, if this little boy want to be a little girl, who cares? Why do you care so much about this little boy booty? And I ain't think about it like that until Mike Tyson says something. Now, I ain't saying that Boosie a fruit cup, but according to Mike Tyson, you know, shoot, you might as well call him Willow Jello Smith because he fruitier than Will Smith's as his kids, allegedly. Listen to what Mike Tyson said. He said, why do you say things about a person who might be a homosexual? Why do you say that about them? Tyson asked the Baton Rouge, Louisiana rapper. Do you feel there's a possibility that you're homosexual and by disrespecting them it furthers yourself from being a homosexual? I think you may like homosexuals. Yo, he better be lucky it was other people in that room because Mike Tyson was treating them dudes like that dude on Friday. What's his name? Damon? He was about to snatch Boosie's drawers off and Boosie was looking like he was willing to. Like, come take me, Mike. Take me. It's over. You got me. I surrender, Zaddy. Do what you gotta do, Mikey. You figured me out, Mikey. And he's supposed to be a gangster. This dude sitting up there in front of your face, calling you all types of schmomos and all that. And you just sitting there taking it. That's worse than you being bent over on national TV and all that. But allegedly, Boosie got some get back. And we about to get into that. And this information I'm sharing with y'all is very donatable. So for these allegations, we need a donation. Hit that cash app. $ Sean Blaze Docs, man. You hit me off with a big donation, I'm gonna give you even bigger shout out in the next video, real talk. But back to the news about Boosie Badazz. He said, Boosie replied to Tyson saying that he's straight as an arrow. If somebody asks me if I'm a homo, I'm gonna turn up like, yo, man, no disrespect to the LGBTQ, but for you to be asking me something like that is very disrespectful. I'm on your podcast. I came here to kick it with you and you disrespecting me like this, Mike. I understand you a legend and all that, but that's something that we don't do. Boosie should have checked Mike Tyson right then and there, but his only reply to all of that foolishness was, I'm as straight as an arrow. What kind of arrow? He over there with a pink shirt on trying to play Cupid in a room full of men and all that. I don't know if I respect Boosie after this interview. The champion athlete then clarifies his question. Tyson, who appears to be puzzled by Boosie's prior actions, inquires why the rapper offends homos if he is a heterosexual. He said, if you're straight, then Why do you offend people? Tyson asked Boosie. And that was a real deal question. It's sort of like, if you are heterosexual, you can care less what other people is doing because it's not affecting you. You know what I'm saying? But if other people is doing something and you acting like it's affecting you, why is it affecting you so bad and all that? Especially this little boy, Boosie be getting extra hot when he get around Zaya and all that. I'm trying to understand the same way Mike Tyson was trying to understand, yo. Boosie Badazz went on to explain why he shared his thoughts on Zay Zay. He said, I really commented on Dwayne Wade's situation because I got offended because it's a child he began. That's why I really got offended. That's what I really said. If it was a 19, 18-year-old grown person, I probably wouldn't. I know I wouldn't have said nothing. Hold on. A 19 and an 18-year-old ain't grown either, Boosie. That's still a child as well. So, look, I respect what he said the same way Mike Tyson respected what he said. But for you to have them strong feelings like that about the situation, it really had to strike a nerve. And plus, ain't nobody asked Boosie how he felt about the situation anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yo, look at this. Boosie doubles down on his initial comments about Zay Zay being too young to be able to be identifying herself as a tranny fanny. I felt like a child ain't at 12 can't make that decision. I felt like that's how I felt in certain things I talk about. I just felt that was going too far. The rapper added, you calling him or her, that's going too far at 12 years old. Look, man, by the way these kids be acting, you might as well call him or her or him. You know what I'm saying? And if this little boy wants you to be more direct about it, then that's on him. You know what I'm saying? You make it seem like he live in your neighborhood or you babysitting Zaya and you trying to get him to get his act together. You over there with your legs crossed on, It really ain't even that deep, Boosie. But don't worry, I'm about to get into the part where Mike Tyson checked his ass and his homeboy was sitting there so happy to be around Mike Tyson. That lets you know that something is really going on with these boys, yo. Look at this. Mike Tyson agreed with Boosie's sentiment, but shared that he has no place to offer his opinion on the matter. Listen to what Tyson said. This was the realest thing ever. He said, who the fuck am I to say anything? He asked Boosie. What I think don't mean a motherfucking thing. Despite Boosie acknowledging earlier in the conversation that sometimes he need to shut the fuck up, towards the end of the discussion about Zay Zay, Boosie continued to state that he stands by his initial statement. He later apologized to Dwayne Wade. Oh yeah, I apologized to Dwayne Wade, Boosie said. I meant what I said, but I shouldn't have said that about your child. And that's when Mike Tyson snapped on his ass. You know what I'm saying? And the situation only got worse. Earlier this year, Boosie Badazz went on a transphobic rant on social media about Dwayne Wade showing support for his 12-year-old daughter, Zay Zay, who's assigned sex change to a male of a female of a man, but she identifies as a girl. He said, I got something to say about this, bro. Dwayne Wade, you going too fucking far, dog. Boosie said in an Instagram video at the time. That is a male, a 12-year-old. Yo, I sound super fruity-licious even talking about this. I would go further into this, but this don't excite me whatsoever. I know I'm here to give y'all the news, but Mike Tyson pressed Boosie, and Boosie sat there and took it. You know what I'm saying? But allegedly, Boosie tried to turn up on Mike Tyson when the situation was all said and done. Hey, yo, hit that cash app. $ Sean Blaze Docs, man.
You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe. You know you want to, you might as well subscribe.
Sean
got the jocks. I'm keeping it funky like some socks. Ponytail with the box, and my cell phone look like a box. Try not to get shell shocked when I start busting out the docs. I got secret videotapes of your mom cussing out your pops, all over a box of corn pops. This rhythm got your pop